We love doing this shit. Is it all rainbows and unicorns? No. But it's worth it. Don't stop believing and don't stop dreaming and most certainly don't stop writing. You can see in the libraries and bookstores and on websites and in so many kinds of places that there have been actual millions, maybe at this point in time it might even be billions of books that have been published, and most certainly books that have been written and maybe never published but they were still finished. It most certainly is possible, and we know that, but since it's extremely hard and time-consuming and just so exhausting to finish writing a book, it's sometimes really difficult to see that we are actually personally capable of it. So the answer to the question, if you can finish writing a book or not, is you absolutely can. And it will be a lot of hard work, and you will have times when you will doubt yourself, because art is so fucking subjective, and literally every single writer has questioned themselves at some point. Super famous authors have thought that their book was shit, and then millions of people did not agree with that. And you can write a book, and it might take you a lot of time, but it's not going to take you forever if you never give up. If you never give up, you're going to get there eventually. There are some writers who write super fast, then there are some writers who write extremely slow, and then there are lots in between. We're all different, but we can't get caught up in thinking about everyone else. How fast someone else is writing doesn't change anything about our writing life. It means nothing. It doesn't mean you're any less of a writer if you move slower than other writers. Because there are people who move even slower than you, and there will always be people who will be writing faster than you, who might be more confident than you, but that doesn't mean anything, because you can still be an incredible writer, you can still finish writing all the books you want to write, and you can make your dreams come true. I have never published a book, but I have now gotten to the point where I finished writing a book, and I finished writing 2 books. With the 2 books that I finished, it took me years. Because I'm a fast writer, I could have written it faster, but I didn't make writing a habit. I didn't really focus on it much, I didn't prioritize it, and it took me much longer than it had to, and that I just struggled with it for a billion years. I didn't know which book to pick. But then I got there. I finished writing a book, and I'm going to insert some clips here so that you can see how emotional and crazy the journey was. I want that book to be written. I want to finish it and everything. I will, just shut up and write it and force myself into it, but I don't want to force myself into it. I want to go back to those days when I just wrote and I loved it, and I still love it, but the problem is, right now, I just want to write a different book so badly. I can't, because I have to finish this. I've been actually writing. I have 2,771 words. That's definitely not nothing. I haven't been writing at all, and even though I was I'm gonna write, and I was just so determined to write, I didn't write much. And now it just can't be only about having it written, because like that I'm not gonna enjoy it. We just have to enjoy the journey much more and just live in the moment. I'm gonna be writing like crazy, and the main thing that I'm gonna do if I'm gonna be at home will be writing. But I'm finally writing again, and I finally love it again. I want to finish it as soon as possible, but at the same time, I stopped focusing on the end goal, and I decided to just enjoy the process as much as I can. And I have 113 pages, so I'm just going through it. I just feel so real, which is amazing, but at the same time, I'm just she's reading it right now. And I'm just what if she hates it? What if it completely sucks? Super exciting, but nerve-wracking at the same time. And I'm just I'm not even close to the end, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Because finishing this will shatter my heart. I'm getting to the end, which I was already getting to before, but it's like, it's really official now, and I have 72,000 words. Nothing has really, like, physically changed, but a lot has changed in my head. So, and I'm, like, really close to writing the end. Basically, if I, like, wanted to keep going, like, writing, I could pretty much get to the end today. And do I want that? Yes, but I don't want to do that before I'm sure that the whole story is told, if it makes any sense whatsoever. I might even finish the freaking book tonight, like the first draft. I still have a lot to do, but holy shit, I'm just so overwhelmed. I was just writing something really, like, deep and important, and God. For a couple months, I've set YouTube as my #1 priority, but I also told myself that I wouldn't bail on writing. There were times when I was like, I'm gonna write today, I'm gonna write today, I'm gonna write today, I'm gonna write today. Every day being like that, and I was like, I really felt like it would happen, but then it didn't again. It's insane to see how much I've grown, and it's insane how much, like, I've gone through when it comes to writing the book, and it's gonna be difficult as fuck, and you're gonna have times when you're really, like, not gonna be motivated, times when you're not gonna believe in yourself, and when you're gonna want to give up, but if it's something you want for whatever reason, never stop fighting for it, because even though it might take time, it's gonna be worth every single second. Oh my god, I can't believe I've come this far. You go do something that you've wanted to do for ages, and I'm gonna go do something that I've wanted to do for ages, okay? So go work on that, girl, guy, whoever you are, and yeah, I believe in you. I believe in myself, and let's do it. I finished the book. You can see that. My heart is shattered. And I can't believe I just did that. It's still the same night. It's 11:21 p.m. March 5th, 2017. I finished the book, you guys. I finished the book. Then, time passed. I think it was around a year and a little bit, and I finished writing another book. And I'm probably not going to publish or do anything with either of those two, but I finished writing 2 books. You can finish writing the book. And you might not believe in yourself at times, you might think your book is trash, but just don't forget that you're doing something that you love, and then it's worth every single second you spend with it. You want to be a writer, you want to fight for your dreams, and that is worth everything. Once we get to finishing writing a book, then we want to get a book deal, we want to publish the book, then we want to get on all these fancy lists, we want a certain number of copies sold, or whatever, and we will never be satisfied because as humans we keep striving for more and more and more. But I just want to say, embrace and love where you are right now. Every step of the way is beautiful because we're doing something that we love. We're creating worlds and people out of nothing. We're doing something magical and absolutely incredible. And is it frustrating and exhausting and super difficult? Yes! But we love that torture. We love doing this shit. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Live in the moment. Don't forget about your love for the characters, your love for the story, your love for the world, just your love for your book. We're dreamers and we want our books to be read by people, and it's gonna happen one day. And you know, everything happens at its own time, at its own pace, and it's different for everyone, and we need to support each other and be happy for each other's successes, and we will be successful ourselves. All those people who published these amazing books, they had so many of these moments too. When they were working on it or working on something else and they thought, well shit, all these people are publishing these books and I'm here sitting, having a full-time job or going to school, and no one really knows that I'm a writer, and no one has read any of it, and no one knows these characters. But now we know the characters, and it's gonna happen for your characters too. Don't stop believing, and don't stop dreaming, and most certainly don't stop writing, and then you're gonna get there eventually. I just needed to tell you this, because I wish someone told me this when I was writing my first book, because I didn't always believe that I could do it, And I kept going and I didn't give up, and then I eventually finished writing the book. And now I believe that I'm eventually going to publish some of my books. So yeah. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and tell me if you want more videos like this, what other pep talks on what topics you would want from me, and yes, I hope it inspired you or motivated you a little bit. And if you ever don't believe in yourself and you feel like no one does and you feel like no one cares about your story, someone will care about your story so much. And I just want to say, I believe in you, and I believe that you can do this, and I believe that you can finish writing the book, and you will.